Some of the things I'm going to say in this video, you're going to disagree with. I want to talk about dating advice that I hear that I agree with, but I totally disagree with, and there's a reason why. And I want to help you guys understand this and also get your feedback because I'm not saying that I'm a dating or relationship expert, but honestly, if anyone was a dating and relating expert, then we wouldn't have the type of chaos that we have right now in the dating world where it's men versus women, women versus men, and relationships aren't working. People can't figure out how to date, even though with technology, it seems that we have so many more options than people had before. And yet, so many people are left with or feeling like they have zero options out there. It just doesn't make sense. It's like we're in a reprobate mind, like we just cannot figure this thing out. That said, I do want to critique some things that I've heard out there and welcome any feedback. So if you disagree, it's cool with me. But there are a lot of videos from men and women that say things like how to make a man miss you and stop doing these things for men, and men like women who pull away or that make them chase them, and how to make a man respect you, and the reasons why you're still single or why he doesn't want you anymore, or make him regret not wanting to be with you. It's all these designs that are supposed to make a woman pull away, seem uninterested, act like you don't care, don't show him that you're complimentary. I've heard videos that say, don't give him compliments, don't tell him how good he looks, don't tell him how nice his car is, or how much you like his personality, and don't be available, and don't text him so fast, and all of these things. They are not, this is what I want you to get. All of this stuff is not female nature. So you also have the pill community who proclaims to be experts on female nature and how women act, and they use all of these things against women so that they can have the upper hand, so they can feed their own ego, so they can feel better about their insecurities. They've created these rules to try to make women behave a certain way so that they win, so that they can sleep with as many women as they want, so that they can cheat on women, so they can be the one in the power position and keep a woman around. It's all about things that are not genuine. So when you tell a woman that she can't love, she can't show that she cares, she can't hug you, she can't give you compliments, she can't say kind things, she can't text you back when you text her, she can't answer the phone when you call, she can't accept a date, that's not female nature. Female nature, and I almost hate that term, but basically it's a woman's nature to be responsive, to connect to someone that they really like and care about. So to tell her, no, don't connect with that man. Don't let him know that you have feelings for him. Don't show it. Act like you don't care. Act like you're not interested. That goes against what a woman feels. It feels counterintuitive. It feels fake. It feels like if you're right-handed, that you're writing with your left hand. So you're telling me basically not to be myself. That being myself makes a man want me less. That's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. And maybe there is some truth to that. Like, if you are fearful avoidant, you're going to have some aspect of yourself that can feel very clingy and needy and have a lot of anxiety and want to cling to a man, or vice versa if you're a man but I'm not an expert in how men feel. I can take my best guess, but I know from a woman's perspective, we can feel clingy and needy when we're not getting our needs met. And I think in a relationship, it's okay to expect that your needs are going to be met in a romantic way. If you have a man who's not attentive, who doesn't answer your phone calls, who doesn't text back, who doesn't treat you well, who disrespects you, talks down to you, and even if he is polite when he talks to you, but you only hear from him once a week, who's not going to be triggered into feeling crazy for something like that? And that's a trick that the red pill community uses because you might not be interested in this guy at all. You may not have any interest in him. You may not feel connected to his personality. He might not be your type, but then he starts playing games like, I only talk to you once a week, or I'm pulling away from you, or I'm acting uninterested, or I never give you a compliment. It's like that rejection can create this need to connect with somebody. And so that's not authentic. I feel like if you like somebody, then why can't you show it? Why can't you give somebody a hug if you like them? Why can't you tell a man you look good, or I like that shirt on you, that looks so good? If he calls, why can't you answer? All the game playing and the woman has to pull away. Don't show you're interested so that he'll chase you. Is that how you want to live your whole life? So when you do tactics on a woman and then she becomes super needy and clingy, it's because you're using tactics on her. You're not pouring into her. You're not meeting her needs. You're not giving her what she wants in the relationship. Why is it bad to tell her that she's beautiful, that she's pretty? Why is it bad to answer her phone call or text her back right away if you feel like it? Why isn't it okay to ask her out on dates, pay for dates, hold the door open for her? All of these things create romance and love and a feeling of safety. A woman needs, by nature, to feel safe in a relationship. She needs to feel like she can depend on you and trust you. So when I see videos that say men are testing you, they're testing to see if you really like them, that's frustrating. Is there an element of gameplay in relationship world? Absolutely. Is a little bit of gameplay okay? I think so. I mean, just being realistically speaking, not to confuse anybody, but you are a sexy woman and you got this handsome man, and just playing a little bit of a role, I think, is okay as long as it's not hurting anybody. Like letting him help you, letting him hold the door for you, not wanting to climb on that 10-foot ladder to change a light bulb, but allowing him to have a role and a space to do it, I think is different from I'm cussing this man out. I'm going to treat him like dirt so that he'll like me more. I just think that is so toxic and unhealthy. I think at the core, if you want a healthy relationship, you need to treat each other with kindness and respect and give each other what it is that you need and that you want or that makes you feel happy. You study each other's love language and you try to do that for each other. And in return, you should get treated well also. See, look at the title of this video. Your silence makes him chase you. Why do I want to be silent with a guy that I like? So a lot of the strategies that they give you, reject him, seem uninterested, pull away, be silent, all of those things are things that women naturally do when they're not interested in you. If a woman doesn't like you romantically, she's not going to come near you. She's not going to want to be around you. She's not going to make extra efforts to do the things that a woman by nature does. All the things that they're telling you not to do or to do, it's like the opposite of what a female's natural instinct is to do. And that's very difficult for a woman to do. And what you're training her to do is to be cold and to be icy. And now a lot of men are saying women are not feminine enough. You act too much like a boss when we're at home because you're having to be in charge and you've leveled yourself up to make it in this world. So it's like you're training her to be the opposite of what you want. You're training her to be masculine, which is the opposite of what you say you want. So I think advice like bring out your feminine side, I think that's great advice. I think that's wonderful. Do your hair, do your makeup, put on jewelry, wear pretty clothes, look good, be a little softer, be flirty, be sweet, be kind. And some women might feel like, but that's not me. I'm a take charge, robust person. That's for your job. When you are in a romantic relationship, it's okay to work on your more feminine side. I think that's okay. I really do. But when you start telling the woman to act like the man, to resist you, to pull away, to be silent, to go cold, don't answer for several days, to play all these games, why don't you pursue her so that you calm her fearful, avoidant energy down so that she can go into more of a natural state that's not so needy, that creates a chase. You be the man, you be the masculine man. I think that ignites more of what you want rather than you're playing games, you're not interested in her unless she acts like you. I just think that's not going to really get us anywhere. The goal should be let's enjoy each other, let's have fun getting to know each other, because it's what makes a relationship so wonderful. Let's be romantic, let's flirt, let's give each other attention, let's treat each other like we're special, let's learn each other. What is it that you like? What is it that you don't like? Let's genuinely learn those things. Now, does it mean that you're calling a guy that you just met 100 times a day? No, that's your fearful side kicking in if you're fearful avoidant. A fearful avoidant man might try to play a lot of games because he's freaked out, because he's going back and forth between his avoidant side and his fearful side. So I'm here, I'm connecting with you, and now I'm pulling away. All of those games can be frustrating. In a world where relationships often feel increasingly complex, have you ever wondered what underlying beliefs shape our interactions with one another? The red pill philosophy presents a provocative lens through which to view male-female dynamics, but at what cost? As it draws clear lines between men and women, it fosters a narrative that keeps us separated and at odds. This perspective can be particularly challenging for those with fearful avoidant or avoidant attachment styles who may already struggle with intimacy and connection. Is it possible that such divisive thinking is counterproductive in our inherent design as relational beings? Shouldn't we strive to meet, relate, and enjoy each other rather than perpetuate a cycle of misunderstanding and conflict? As we delve deeper into these questions, let's explore the implications of the red pill ideology and consider healthier, more constructive ways to approach our relationships. Together, we can uncover paths that promote unity and deeper connections rather than division and fear. So, the red pill concept, originating from the movie The Matrix, has been adopted in various online communities to describe a perspective on gender dynamics, particularly regarding female nature and relationships. So here are some key points often associated with this philosophy. Number one, hypergamy, the idea that women seek to trade up in relationships, often looking for partners who are of higher status or resources. Number two, female solipsism, a belief that women tend to view the world primarily through their own experiences and emotions, often prioritizing their feelings over others. 3. Emotional versus logical, the notion that women are more driven by emotions than logic, which can impact decision-making in relationships and life. 4. Social validation, The view that women often seek validation through social interactions and relationships, influencing their self-worth. 5. Mate selection. A belief that women are selective in choosing partners based on traits like confidence, ambition, and status, rather than just physical appearance. 6. Long-term versus short-term relationships. The perspective that women may engage in short-term relationships for fun, but prioritize stability and security in long-term partners. 7. Feminine nature. Some proponents argue that women's behavior is influenced by evolutionary biology, suggesting that certain traits serve survival and reproductive purposes. So it's important to note that these views are often controversial and can be seen as reductive or overly generalized. Critics argue that they do not account for the complexities of individual behavior and the influence of cultural and social context. Female nature encompasses a wide range of qualities, traits, and characteristics that can be observed in various contexts. So here are some key aspects. Number 1, nurturing. A strong inclination towards caring for others, often seen in maternal instincts. So these are things that women, by nature, this is what we want to do, or how we naturally behave in relationships. 2, empathy. The ability to understand and share the feelings of others, fostering emotional connections. 3, intuition. A heightened sense of awareness and understanding, often leading to insightful decision making. 4, resilience. The capacity to overcome challenges and bounce back from adversity. 5, creativity. A tendency to express oneself through art, innovation, and problem solving. 6, collaboration. A preference for teamwork and building relationships rather than competition. 7, sensitivity. An awareness of emotions and environments, often leading to a deep understanding of complex social dynamics. 8, strength. Both emotional and physical strength, showcasing the ability to endure and thrive in various situations. 9, communication. A focus on expressing thoughts and feelings clearly and effectively, often valuing dialogue and connection. And 10, adaptability. The ability to adjust to changing circumstances and embrace new roles or challenges. So these traits can manifest differently in each individual, influenced by cultural, social, and personal factors. But generally speaking, when a woman is in a relationship, she wants to be loving, nurturing, caring, empathetic, sensitive to his needs, his wants. But do you think that women should be following these rules about pulling back, going silent, not giving him compliments, don't say anything nice? Should you act the way with a man that you like you would with a man who you do not like? Because that's what the advice is portraying to me. I think that if you are feeling overly needy with a guy, like you're fearful avoidant and your anxious side is overly triggered, that might be a clue that this guy is not going to try to meet your needs, that you're not going to be in a partnership with him, that you're going to be chasing him. He says he doesn't want you to chase him, but he's not giving you what you need, and it might be because he's not interested in you in the way that he needs to be. So I would love your feedback on all the dating advice out there and what your perspective is on how you can have a healthy, happy relationship. Do you need to do all of these things in the beginning of a relationship in order to keep a man? Or can you be your sweet, loving, nurturing, positive, intelligent self and get a man that way? Just want to know your thoughts. So thank you guys. I appreciate you hanging with me. It means so much to me. I'd love to keep in touch with you, so be sure to subscribe so that we can stay together. I don't want to break up with you. And check out my books if you struggle with relationships. I do too. I just discovered that I'm really fearful avoidant when it comes to relationships, and my book was designed to help me and other people with areas to help us in our love life. So I think it'll really help you as well. I also do not like narcissists. They make me nervous. So I wrote a book and it gives you ways to handle them and identify them. So check that out. The Workplace Narcissist is about a workaholic narcissist who can be very charming that you need to watch out for. And then if you love studying your personality type, I think you should get my book From ENFJ with Love and learn what your personality type is, because it's going to give you a leg up in relationships. So thank you guys. Please like the video. I appreciate you so much. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.